Oh my god, hello! And finally, welcome back. For the love of God, we're finally back in this stupid game called NASCAR Thunder 2004. And what we're doing is the NASCAR Thunder 2004 100% Race Length Career Mode as Tony Raines on Legend difficulty. It's been so fucking long since I've played this. I have no idea what, oh, we won a bunch of races. Ah. I see. We won a lot. But unfortunately, we are not, well, okay, 6 points is okay. 6 points ain't bad. We've already got the most wins in a season. Like 12 races into the season. It's all uphill from here, supposedly, they say. So they say. I don't have any enemies either. Wow, this is a rare situation to find myself in this game. And Dusty Gibson, the legend himself. Dusty Gibson is up here leading the rookie points. What a legend. Anyway. Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. I even have the most laps led thus far. What happened? What changed? Okay, let's disable autosave just to be safe. If I win the championship, does the series end? I kind of want to end the series when I win a championship. Because then we can play something else on streams.
Points there.
Car rating is 75, is pretty decent.
You're gonna give me 5.
But this car is gonna be such the living and breathing embodiment
You're gonna
of
give me
AIDS
5
on the long run. People keep saying I'm on my way out. I never left. I never left, and I ain't leaving. Don't call it a comeback. Rusty Wallace on the pole. That's an interesting one. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do. We're gonna keep that. Yeah, we're gonna keep everything the way that it is. Oh boy. Oh man, oh man. Okay. No pressure, just have to qualify well in the comeback. I mean, in the continuation. Don't call it a comeback. So, the good news is that I can stream tonight. The bad news is that I probably can't stream for another month after this. Due to several different things. Several different excuses I have for this. And they are all decent excuses. Decent, if not spectacular excuses. But they are excuses nonetheless. For example, I was supposed to work today until literally 2 days ago. Now I don't work today. By the way, I think I got the pole. Hey, that's good. That'll make this a lot easier. Oof. Alright, by a 10th. Let's go. Alright, so I am actually going to make an adjustment. I'm going to go to that 25 PSI. I can't change anything else there. The wedge is just going to have to be what it is. Honestly. The reason that the video is stretched instead of widescreen is because of consistency. The entire playthrough has been in widescreen, so yeah. Yeah, that's just how it is. Ask more questions while MRN brings us to the race.
Welcome to Delaware for the running of the MBNA Armed Forces Family 400 at Dover International Speedway. So what can we expect in this one, Barney?
Well, the name Monster Mile does say it all. It takes total concentration each and every lap. You'll see guys tagging the wall out of turn 2 and 4 all race long, and let me tell you, they'll feel it tomorrow morning.
The 155 car, who's currently in the top 10 in points, will try to reach that next step, the top 5.
Yeah, he needs to focus on this race. A poor finish can quickly bounce you out of the top 10, but a win can gain you several positions, might even put you in the top 5. We'll see what happens.
Jeremy Mayfield changed teams after the 2001 season, ending a 4-year tenure with Roger Penske.
A lot of people, Ray Evernham included, believe Mayfield still has a lot of untapped potential. He certainly has shown flashes of brilliance in the past. Maybe he can put that number 19 Dodge in victory lane today.
Terry Labonte has been struggling in his qualifying runs this year.
Man, does this make getting a win tough. He has to be careful not to beat up the car as aerodynamics have become so important at these speedway tracks.
Oh, you're
That's
telling
not
me.
easy to do when you have the whole field starting in front of you.
Oh, the land of the free. I'm telling you this right now. I don't feel very free. Land of the free, and yet I have to pay a mortgage. How does that work? Hell yeah, B2 Bomber, let's go. So, it has in fact been 2 months since I streamed last. Why is that, Kamikaze? Well, let's go through the fucking, the conversation. So, it is summer, and I call races at the local short track. They have races on Saturdays. Therefore, I should get Fridays and Saturdays off of work in order to incorporate that into my announcing schedule. Well, loyal viewers, can I just begin by saying that this is my first day off this week? I'm actually already into overtime, and I'm going in tomorrow morning. So basically, I've never been able to have any days off consistently. I get maybe 1 day off per week max. It's usually some point randomly in the middle of the week. It's usually when someone else is already streaming and I know that I'm not going to be able to pull viewers from them. So, instead, I've just sat on my ass waiting for an opportunity to stream, and this one just materialized. So we have to take this one and run. I just have to take whatever we get in this race because I don't know when I'm going to get to stream again, if it's going to be another 3 weeks probably. And over the course of that, I've been unable to record anything new. Animal Crossing is the only thing that I've recorded in the past month. So I'm falling behind on stuff to upload for the channel, so I'm only uploading every other day at this point, which, you know, is more frequent than, you know, it's been in the
This
past.
game
I've
is a
got a
master
couple
of
of random
pissing me
fun
off
videos
so
this week,
fucking
though,
much.
including the Casey's
I only
Angel
needed 3
Redux.
points there.
The return of
5.
Casey's fucking
Nine
Angel. I'll
lives.
tell you what,
You're
right here.
gonna give me 5.
Now, the reason
Nine
that I
lives.
don't care
9 lives.
about not being
Fucking
able to
5.
stream
You're
is
gonna give me
because
9
I'm
lives.
getting paid.
9
getting paid a lot.
lives. 9
If I'm not streaming, I'm probably working, which means I'm getting paid a lot. We're looking to the future, and we're looking to make opportunities. We're making opportunities for future success. So, yeah, but this is literally the first Friday that I've had off since the previous stream. So here we go, I suppose. And I wasn't even planning on. I mean, I had to plan to stream today. An amazing qualifying effort by Terry Labonte. An amazing qualifying effort, up all the way in 36. That has to be his season best right there. That's got to be a good omen, right? Right? No. Casey was out-qualified by Ashton Lewis, so that's a no on the good omens. Oh, and Ward Burton's back there too, even better. Anyway, so yeah. Pure luck that I'm even streaming today at all. And then I get to go to work at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. Anyway, enough of that. 400 laps lie ahead at Dover. A terrible track that I hate. I hate watching Dover races. I hate driving Dover races. This place is AIDS. I despise this goddamn track. Now, why is it so bad in this game? Well, that's because your car falls off so hard. Your car falls off harder than like fucking Slipknot's music career. I don't know, dude. The point that I'm trying to make is that at this track, you need a car that's capable of turning down to the bottom. If you run the middle lane, if you run anything other than literally up against the bottom gray part, that would kill you in NASCAR 07. If you don't do that, you're going to get passed. And as the run goes on, it just becomes more and more impossible to keep the car on the bottom whilst keeping up speed, so... Yeah, but I'm leading now. That's not gonna last, by the way. I literally had not played this game since streaming last until this morning. I popped it in to do some much-needed practice, and I qualified 10th. It was pretty pathetic. And I did not get to the lead at any point, so that's unfortunate. Oh, and lap traffic is always miserable, but that's every track. Every track, the traffic just blocks you, you know, despite you going 15 miles an hour faster than them down the straightaway. They'll still block you all the way off the track. Anyway, how's everyone else been doing this past month and a half period that there's been no stream? All I've done is work. My basement flooded last night. That was fun. A bunch of shit got, you know, a bunch of boxes got wrecked. I don't know if any of the shit inside the boxes were wrecked because I wanted to go to bed and I didn't care. But it sure didn't look good down there. Oh yeah, by the way, it's been raining all day. So any chance that this shit could just, the power could just go out at any point, so. Could happen. Could lose the internet, you know, don't know. If I lose the internet, I'm gonna keep driving and pretend as if this is working. So, yeah. You've had band camp. Oh my goodness. You have to be outside for hours, yeah. I bet you do. I can't imagine doing band camp. I can't imagine wasting my summer doing anything other than fuck around. Like, what a waste. You only have, what, 11 true summers? Because, you know, your final grade, you know, when you graduate high school, you're pretty much an adult at that point. Like, that's not really technically summer anymore, is it? I don't know. Yeah, we got rain. I'm not sharing, by the way. We've gotten about 2 inches of rain the past 2 days, and I'm not sharing. I cannot tell you how happy I am about this. I mean, apart from all the boxes in the basement getting ruined. Apart from that, it's been great. I've enjoyed it thoroughly. The rain is mine. You cannot have it. Will we finally survive Dover? I doubt it. Given how bad this car will get as this run goes on, I'm gonna go probably not. If anything, I should probably raise that tire pressure even more. Oh god, that's a member message. By the way, I completely missed all of the other member messages at the start of the stream. I will hopefully remember how to do live streams by the time we get to the end, and I will remember to read everything off at the end of the stream.
This game is a master of pissing
I am
me
also
off
to see my,
so
glad to see
fucking much.
myself streaming again.
I only
Adam
needed
Peel,
3
thank you.
points
Thank
there.
you for being a member
5.
for 18 months.
You're gonna give me
There were
5.
many months there that people weren't able to use their free member message. There should be a bunch of them saved
You're
up.
gonna give me
A bunch of them saved up. That's yeah, I saw, well, I didn't really watch all of SRX. I watched like the last 40 laps. Because I forgot it was on and Sister Act was playing. Sister Act and Sister Act 2 played back to back to back to back on
so
WE.
We
Is for Me channel last night. And I was like, you know, normally I change the channel, but on this occasion I can accept the Sister Act.
Fucking 5. You're gonna give me.
Thank you, Yoshi, for being a member for 9 months. How's life been? Scroll back to the start of the race, and I will describe what everything has been like for the past 2 months. Braden Taylor, member for 5 months. Thank you for not giving up on your memberships, despite me barely putting out any quality content. Besides Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing is, like, really good. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I can't even lie. Animal Crossing is going to be a great playthrough, I think. Oh god, well, that's just me blowing this corner for no reason. Oh no, who's blown up? Anthony! Oh, major championship implications! Stewart just blew up. He's been out of the spotlight for so long that Joe Gibbs forgot how to build a car. Oh no. Anthony, no. Well, that's a heavy hitter. That's a heavy hitter out of the field. Am I on
This game
threats?
is a
No.
master of pissing me off. So
I don't even
fucking
try
much.
to be on X.
I only needed 3 points.
Remember when
there.
we streamed
5.
last? The website formerly known as Twitter. It was called Twitter.
Fucking 5. You're gonna give me 5.
I did not see Oppenheimer. I went with my mom to fucking party because I felt like emasculating myself for an hour and 45 minutes. What a mistake that was. Except, you see, the crazy thing about the Barbie movie is that it had a lot of actually funny moments, but it was like the most insufferable 2015 tier feminism that, you know, that like got me into Sargon of Akkad. Shit that they were talking about a decade ago. It's like, oh wow, we're still talking about this. We're still talking about this stuff. Okay. Are there any vintage American flags that only had a 48 stars? There have to be, right? Yeah, do not watch the Barbie movie. Watch all of the people online complain about it instead. Give them views. Give them your money. When's Emperor's New Groove? Good question. Probably around the time that I get back to Cars Mater National. Yeah, Cars Mater National. Got 2 really good episodes out of it, and then I got to 2 events that were impossible. Back to back, where I could not win either of them. It was like the first practice Grand Prix race with lightning at the, you know, the custom track. And then I did the figure 8 track with Mater. And the best I could finish was second in all of those. In like 15 to 16 attempts. Like, I got really close on one with lightning and I was like, fuck it. And then I got a boost upgrade after that race and I was like, okay, fine, I'll try it again. And then I did even worse. And then the Mater race, I can lead every single lap except for the last one. Stupid goddamn game. Disney Detour is over. Pain. I have to play Monsters Inc. again. Does anyone do Monster Inc. Scream Team speedruns? Where is the Monsters Inc. Scream Team speedrun scene at? That's my question. That'd be a good one right there. Anyway. I am playing a Nintendo game. I am playing Animal Crossing, and I am playing the DS version of Pro Street. So there's a lot of Nintendo-related shit on the channel right now, which is, you know, a shame. That emasculates me more than the Barbie movie did. Oh, that says a lot right there. There he is. The psychopathic killer himself. He's been everyone's been on the sidelines for so long. No one remembers their entire character arcs here. Play Batman Begins on PS2. I was gonna play Arkham Asylum, but then I got rid of Arkham Asylum. You know, I started the Review Every Game I Own challenge back in 2015, and I've only reviewed like 10 games or so since then. And I think I've sold more games than I've reviewed in the last, ever since then. Is it cheating if I sell every game that I haven't reviewed and I can be like, oh, I only own games that I've reviewed. Looks like I completed the challenge. That'd be something. Anyway, we're in traffic. That's never a good thing in this game. Oh, we're 3 wide. That's really necessary. Oh my goodness. How did I survive that? Eli Gold gave me some room there. Holy moly. Eli Gold is the reason this race continues, because he was like, I'll just back out of this one, actually. Holy moly. Jimmy Johnson's third, look at that. Am I going to see the FNAF movie? When's that even out? Is it out now? I think I heard it was out in September. The Pac-12 is dying. Well, I don't care about college sports, so... Not my problem. Not my problem, unfortunately. Halfway on fuel. Okay, so we're halfway on fuel on lap 32, which means we could probably go 62 laps on fuel. Because we were able to complete lap 31. So that means we could go probably down to lap 63. So we have 63 laps of fuel. Unfortunately, the field has like 70 to 72. Somewhere in that range. And we're already all the way up the track, so that's great. Yeah, I'm losing time to second place at this point. Getting a lot of lead laps though, that's nice. Back when leading laps meant something. Alright, well there's some visual damage for you. Didn't want to have a perfect car anyway. I'm hoping to go to Gran Turismo as well. I'm hoping to see that. Hopefully the circumstances improve for everyone else. Yeah, I didn't even mention this yet. Everyone, oh my goodness, they're so... Fuck off, Montgomery, I barely fucking touched you. Everyone on the classic NASCAR YouTube gaming scene is completely fucked up. What's going on, guys? Why is everyone miserable suddenly? Why is everyone going through, like, relationship issues at the same time? Guys, come on. Everyone assumes that I'm also a part of this. No, I just don't have time to record. I'd love to post more videos. I'd love to, you know, stream, like, for example, what I'm doing right now, but I just don't have time. But I'm still uploading. It's like, guys, I'm not leaving. Is it Kurt Busch's birthday today? Oh my goodness. Am I a part of this? I mean, not really. I mean, it's the scene that I was a part of for a long time, and I've really not changed my content in any capacity, besides just not making race reviews every week. That's the only difference, really, between before and now. Like, I'd say that JC, What If, and KG are like the trifecta of great channels that are underappreciated by everyone. I put myself in this group not out of arrogance, but out of, you know, just, you know, the facts. The fact of the matter is that I've had the most subscribers out of everyone, thanks to the FNAF video. And if I could spread the wealth, if I could share my subscribers with, you know, others, I would love to do that. But unfortunately, in 2023, having subscribers means absolutely nothing. Like, subscriber count is practically a worthless metric. It really doesn't matter how many subscribers you had. The subscriptions feed has just been eviscerated over the years. Like, I clicked it for like the first time in a year the other day, and I was like, whoops, didn't mean to do that. And then I saw how it looked, and I'm like, the fuck is this shit? Why is it all cluttered? Why are there things that I'm not subscribed to in the subscriptions feed page? Stupid. Anyway. But does Kurt remember his birthday? That's a good question. That's a good question. What about Toxic? I mean, yeah, of course he is one of the people that's underrated, but, like, he's not part of the core group. The core group, like the, you know, the edgy side of NASCAR YouTube.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
You know, the classic channels. I'm speaking specifically about, like, the established classic channels. See, Toxic is great and makes great videos, but, like, he's not a part of the, you know, the ethos. Like, I watch every video that Toxic makes. It's just unfortunate that, you know, no one else does. Anyway, we're doing a pretty decent job today. Right now. But this car is about to start falling off. It's already falling off hard. Speaking of falling off, here comes Dale Jr.
He's still there. Number 25 is coming high. You're clear. The 19 car is outside.
I'm just doing everything that I can to keep it on the bottom.
Ooh. He's still there.
Alright, here we go. Ah! God, I hate this. I hate this track. I would rather be in Michigan right now. I despise this track. Can I hold the lead till pit stops? No. I'll probably hold the lead for like another 5 laps at most. My goal is to finish in the top 10 in this race. I do not expect to win. Miles loves KG, of course. Of course Tails loves me. He wouldn't lie to me for all these years. Yes, I'm finally streaming. What If will not quit YouTube. In my opinion, What If is going to be one of the greatest, like, anime analysis channels that you'll ever see. I think if he could dedicate more time to One Piece reviews, and maybe even, like, do some, like, Steins Gate reviews or something, I think What If should just go full anime. I think he should. I think people should make the content that makes them happy. And you see, the problem with that is that I can say that as someone with a job. I can say that as someone with a job that doesn't have to rely on YouTube. What If has to rely on YouTube to make any level of income. So if he makes anime videos, well, he's gonna lose a bunch of fucking money because people want to watch him play shitty fucking motorsports games for some inexplicable goddamn reason. Yeah, we're about to lose the lead. I'm telling you, What If needs to work at a hotel. Not in fucking housekeeping. That would kill his back. But, like, just as a night auditor, there's like a shortage of night auditors for some reason. Like, every single job posting that I see in the hotel industry that isn't housekeeping is a night auditor. And, like, night audit is just so fucking easy. It's the easiest fucking... Oh my god. Okay, hit the wall for the first time for real there. Yeah, trying to keep up with Dale Jr. is just going to get me put in the wall. I just got to run my race. I got to run my race and not try and push it. You saw a picture of Sonic being crucified. What? I can't read that whole thing because I need to drive, but what? Oh my god, dude. You've been watching me in What If for a long time, and when that era ends, it will truly be sad. I agree that it will be sad when What If stops playing games, but like, I don't think it's gonna be sad. In my opinion, What If doing what makes him happy is the best possible outcome, regardless of what happens to his channel, which is the same opinion that I have on JC. Like, JC, I wanted to see him keep playing games forever. You know. I've enjoyed basically everything he's put out, and it's a shame that, you know, it's a shame if he's gonna stop. But if it improves his personal life to stop YouTube, like, who am I to be like, no, you have to play video games on YouTube forever. That is your only purpose. To play games for my entertainment. I feel like that is not a fair means. I don't know. Thoughts on NASCAR right now? It's still trash. This has not changed, except the Xfinity series has been the best it's been in ever. Ever! Since 2015, easily. Other than that, the Cup Series has been boring and Trucks has been the worst that it's ever been. Well, then again, 2021 did happen. But Trucks have been pretty fucking awful this season. Thoughts on SVG winning? Have I even streamed since then? Probably not. Yeah, that's a fucking moment in time. Pretty cool. I kind of wish he would not run any more cup races just so that he's a one and done, you know, perfect record forever. But, you know, if he came in and became a championship contender overnight, then, you know, maybe that would be equally as good as him just being amazing in one race. Picks for Michigan. I've got Nemechek winning tomorrow. Let's hope Keselowski gets the win somehow. Somehow in the cup race. Get him a home track win. Both for Ford and for himself. Is this the second time we've lapped Fittipaldi? It has to be. There's no way that we've not lapped Fittipaldi already. Car isn't even driving that bad. I fully expected this car to be completely undrivable at this point. Maybe that slight air pressure adjustment was actually a good thing. Unfortunately, I'm still going to run out of gas, so I still have to pit this lap, but, you know, this race is going way better than I expected it to. I expect to be outside of the top 5 by now. Fuck it, second? That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Alright, well, now I've got to navigate my way to pit road without dying, so throw up some Hail Marys for me. Oh. Alright, that's a terrible pit road entry, but surviving is what's important. Yeah, Allgaier is incapable of winning races in Xfinity. I'm aware. I am aware. I know. I know. Alright, a good pit stop would be appreciated right now. Oh no, that's not a very great transition. And these guys aren't going to pit for like another 3 laps, so... 17-second stop. That's not good. Yeah. AT&T. The loser talentless bitch himself is doing worse than Ty Dillon. That is fucking hilarious. That is the funniest shit. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. That is some top tier stuff. Alright, so now we just have to hope that no one wrecks. Why did I even fucking open my mouth? Alright. Great. Of course you hit me. You can stop any point in time. You can fucking stop. Alright. That sure does help my race. That sure does fucking help my race. Looks like we're pitting again. This track fucking sucks. This is the worst fucking track in this game. It is worse than Indianapolis. So now the car is going to be even fucking slower. It was already slow. Now it gets to go even slower. Yeah. I fucking hate this track. This place is garbage. This place is pure literal AIDS. Fuck this fucking track. Do I think the 77 or 78 loses their charter? I don't know. Does it even matter at this point? I did lock it down! Did you not see the car slowing? That made it turn more.
This game is a master
We're
of
fucking
pissing
a
me
lap
off
down
so
in
fucking
35th.
much. I only needed 3 points there. 5. 5. You're gonna give me 5. 5. 5.
Oh, shut
Fucking
the
5.
fuck
You're gonna
up,
give me
you fucking
5.
inbred.
5.
Oh yeah, it sure is my fault that you barreled down the backstretch full speed into me, you fucking jackass. Shut the ever-loving fuck up, you fucking moron. So, the best we can finish today is 30th. So that's fucking joyous. And the car is a destroyed piece of shit, so it's gonna go even fucking slower. And since it's got extra damage, that means it's gonna be even looser as the run goes on. So you remember how well the car drove for the first 65 laps of this event? Yeah, we're never getting that back. That's over. That's done. That's never coming back. Oh yes, Mark, please make it 3 wide. Please make it 3 wide on lap 72 of 400. Please. That is so, very necessary. Yeah. My goal for this race is to top 10. It sure fucking is. Oh yeah, unlap myself, but I still have to pit earlier than everyone else on the track. And if there was gonna be a debris caution from that wreck, it would have happened by now, and we would have still been a lap down, so no. Who's leading? Oh, what are the fucking odds of that?
You're clear. Number 23. This got a run on you. Got one high. That's a textbook pass there. Good job. All clear, buddy. Number 5 is outside. The 5 car is still there. Make it easy. Clear. Far high. Number 30 is still there. We got some cars headed down pit road.
Oh, okay.
Pass. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, we are just gonna...
Number 1, it's up high.
What the fuck is going on? Sure would be nice if Gordon would pit. We all know that's never gonna happen. Alright, well I've somehow been carried by this equipment back into 20th. Still thankfully a lap down, so it doesn't really matter. Nothing that happens here is gonna make a fucking difference. At least Paul Tracy got suspended. I mean, I guess. Like, we're really taking this, we're really taking SRX that seriously at this point. That we're suspending drivers. I mean, sure. He definitely deserved it, but like, isn't it just a pure entertainment series? No one's exactly making their career out of performing well in SRX, I don't think. Oh, more people have pit. I don't know why people decided to wait until after the caution to pit, but that all that does is fuck me. All that does is fuck me even harder, because these guys can still go further on fuel than me. They can already go 5 laps further on fuel than me, so I'm still gonna have to pit probably more times than them. Come out back onto the track back in fucking 40th. Probably even worse than 40th, because now I'm trapped a fucking lap down. Paul was anti-tainment? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people would tune in just to see what the fuck Paul Tracy decides to do this week. Camping World left the truck series for the SRX. Well, I guess that does kind of put it into perspective, doesn't it? That's a bit of a statement. Though I would do the same, considering how it's gone this year. I've recovered very nicely, he says, as I'm a lap down. Oh, there's 15. That's good. Mary was about to stop watching SRX until they suspended Tracy. I mean, that's a bit extreme. My neck already hurts. So you want to hear something fucked up? Okay, so I have been having issues with my car where I'm driving, you know, and I'm going fast, right? And I get on the brakes and my wheels start shaking. It starts vibrating. And I'm like, oh my goodness gracious, this is scary. And it happened while my mom was in the car. My mom was like, yo, you should like get that checked out. And I'm like, okay. So I went to went to the local Mopar service center, and I was like, hey yo man, so like my wheel shakes when I put brakes in it, and he's like, oh, you probably need new brakes. And I'm like, okay. So that was one day. I came back 2 days later, I'm like, okay, here's the keys. And then I sat in the waiting room. Because what I was going to do was, I gave him the keys and I was like, you think we could find out how long it's going to take within the next hour? And he's like, oh yeah, we'll find out. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go sit in the waiting room. And I sat there until 15 minutes before I had to go to work. And I was like, okay, what the fuck's going on? Go over to the counter and I'm like, okay, do you know like how my car's doing? And the lady was like, oh, I didn't know that was you sitting there for the past 3 hours watching Shark Week on our fucking lobby TV. Yeah, so as it turns out, your car has like 2 millimeters of brake left, and cars are supposed to have like 10. And I was like, oh, that's concerning. And she was like, oh yeah, pretty bad. And also you had something wrong with your coolant system. And it was burning oil. And you had like no oil left. And I'm like, that's even worse, actually. I feel like I could have survived with the low brakes because I'm a very easygoing driver and I don't get on the brakes too hard unless I have to, so. Could have probably made do with the brakes, because my brakes shook like that ever since I bought the fucking car 3 years ago. It would shake under braking from high speed. So, you know. But she was like, actually the mechanic is over here, and he's like, he does not recommend driving that car. So I'm like, alright, well looks like Looks like I don't have a car for the next week. And they actually got it done quicker than I expected them to. They said that it was going to take all the way until this Friday, which would have been today. But no, they actually got it in early and got it done on Monday. So I was driving my dad's pickup the entire time for that. I was able to do that. Now my car does not shake while under brakes and hopefully is not burning oil. Anyway, we've almost caught Gordon. So that's how my past week went. Oh, look at this bitch. See, we're really fucking fast. We are really fucking fast on the short run, but on the long run, this car is the fieriest, flaming hot piece of shit you've ever seen. Come on, there we go. Alright. Back on the lead lap. Yeah. Who would win in a fight? Natalie's boyfriend, SpongeBob, or Chowder? You mean the cartoon Chowder? Or Steven Crowder? Who are we talking about here? Anyway, I was ahead of Gordon. Fucker was playing possum, apparently. Because now he's just fucking putting me in his dirty air and making me slow down even more. Keep going. The answer is simple, Tails. Yes, Tails wins everything. Anyway, we've miraculously made it to lap 100. By some act of Allah himself, we have made it to lap 100, and we have officially completed 1/4 of this fucking race. Alhamdulillah. Anyway. Did anyone ever answer how their past month has been, how their summer's gone? It's been a really cold summer up here. By cold, I mean like 10 degrees cooler than usual. Today is definitely not helping that statistic. What with our 2 straight days of raining. Yeah. Anthony died. He did not die like I died earlier in the race. But he did in fact perish. His engine went kaplooey.
The 16 car is trying a lot.
Oh, how necessary. How necessary that you're an 84. That sure is needed. There really is a good reason for you to be an 84 and not an 84. Can we pass him without dying? No, we can't. But we're fine for now. Thankfully, he will be a logo ally in the next race, too. And he will also be over 60, which means that he will run into me. Can't wait for that. If we ever fucking make it past this shitbag race. Doesn't really feel like that's gonna happen. Boom 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 boom.
Got one outside. Clear on both sides.
No, Harvick. Summer's been abysmal. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, cool. Here comes Dale Jr. now. For the crew chief to never shut the fuck up about.
Still there. Keep patient.
I don't fucking care, crew chief.
Okay, we're clear.
At least it ain't Detroit. Oh, SummerSlam's tomorrow. Oh, I can actually watch it now because the fucking race was canceled. Let's go. I can actually watch SummerSlam. Hype! Fucking hype! Then again, I do want to go to bed early, so, you know, maybe that's a poor choice. I don't care, crew chief. Damn, Gordon got the lead back after Harvick drove him down. This is why Gordon is such a fucking living, breathing embodiment of bullshit. Like, there's no chance. No fucking chance that that happened. Oh, cause it's Gordon. Oh, he's gonna lead every fucking lap. I don't fucking care. Yeah, we're falling off at this point. A caution right now would be fucking spectacular, by the way. I would appreciate one.
Might be time for a new left rear tire.
And of course, fucking my eternal rival at Dover is this fucking 45 car. Oh god, here comes Earnhardt. Here he comes. Ready to fucking kill me. If this 45 could fuck off. God, I have bigger problems than your cunt ass, Stanton. Oh yeah, please do that. Please do that, Dale, please.
Got one down low.
How about you go fuck your own ass? How does that sound? Alright.
Hold your line. He's still there.
Yes, he's not gonna go fuck his own ass.
Okay, we're clear. Car inside.
Yeah, and everyone's just laying over for Earnhardt. Just laying over for him. But if I tried to pass these fuckers, oh no, they'd be blocking me all the way off the racing surface. Like that, for example. Fuck off, Mayfield. They just lay over for Earnhardt, though.
Is outside. Number 41 is gaining on you. Go easy on
Mm-hmm. Shut up.
Careful.
Oh my god, shut up. Oh yeah, that's my fault. Definitely my fault.
We're clear.
Yep, the car can't drive for shit anymore, and we gotta go like another 20 laps on these tires. And the car already drives like absolute fucking steaming hot dog shit. It is horrible. It can't do fucking anything. So glad that it decided to eat shit for no reason on brand new tires. Boy, that sure was necessary. Boy, that sure did make the rest of this race so much easier.
On pass. Number 103 is going high. Clear on both sides.
I wouldn't put it past this game to give me a 60 in that situation. Kinda surprised it didn't, if I'm honest. Yeah, it just pushes. It just fucking pushes all the way up the track. But they don't push. No, they are just going 10 miles an hour faster than me through the corner and can just easily keep it on the bottom. Boy, fucking A howdy, this is a good time.
Car outside.
I guess we're technically closing in on these,
Still there.
back half of the top 15 guys like Ward and Nadu.
Okay.
I know I'm faster than them even on this terrible, terrible long run. And Kevin Grubb appears to be outrunning Jeremy Mayfield on this run, so that's definitely something to take note of. Come on. Grubb, let me by.
It's up high. You're almost dry. Come in for some gas. The 9 car.
About as dry as your wife's vagina, crew chief.
You still there?
Have I ever used that one before? I feel like that's one I would have said already at this point. Oh my goodness, Kevin Grubb cannot be passed. Kevin Grubb is too good, guys. He's too fucking good. Look at the speed of this 9 car. He is making Bill Elliott proud. Look at this dude. A 32 Ally. And he's just using the outside at Dover like it's nothing. I mean, it would work in real life, but it doesn't work in this game, I can tell you that much. Oh, what a run. Good thing it doesn't matter, and he's just sitting in the middle of the track. And I have to get out of the gas on the exit of every fucking corner. That certainly doesn't help my fucking efforts in getting past his bitch ass. Another run. Oh, what a run. Oh, what a run. If only he wasn't sitting in the middle of the damn track. Move over, Sergio Perez. The defensive fucking ministry is Kevin Grubb. Ministry of fucking Defense. The defense of ministry. Yeah. He's like, oh, I'll let you try it on the outside, buddy. What did Kevin Grubb sound like? He was from Virginia, so he probably sounded like, oh, he's trying on the outside, but he ain't gonna get it. I'll let him have the outside. He can have it. I don't know. Look at this shit. I just have such an amazing run out of that corner, but I can't do anything with it. Because he just covers the bottom. Oh. Okay. Well, so much for anything that I had there. The good news is I get to go down pit road and repair the car for an extra 3 seconds every time again here in a second. So that's going to be a nice 20-second pit stop incoming. Alright, Gordon, I'm pitting. So you better fucking prepare to slow down. There, that was a much better entry to pit lane that time. I have to use the bathroom, I'm just realizing. Be right back. I'm back. I'm back. He said it's a clean stop. I don't believe that, though, for a goddamn second. I have to stay all the fucking way down here because of all these cunts. Fuck off, Harvick. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen in the audience, we made a pit stop. Can this race not be immediately thrown into a caution after this said pit stop? While we're fucking 3 laps down. Oh, and now I get to try and get around Earnhardt. Oh, great. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Harvick, fuck you. Oh, don't forget. I already forgot about this, but Johnny Benson is my sponsor objective. I have to beat him every race. It's not currently happening, but it might be happening once pit stops happen. Do-do-do-do-do.
Still beside you.
Time to die. Or time to not die. Time to get brake checked again. That's what it's time for, is more brake checking.
42 Cardinals up high.
So I don't even get to utilize the good of those new tires.
You're clear.
Because we've already got people I was racing against pitting. And they're going to have fresher tires than me. They're going to have even fresher tires on than me as this race goes on, because they all get to pit fucking 5 laps after I do. It's just going to get exponentially worse. Exponentially worse as this race goes on. Unless, of course, there's a caution after I'm back on the lead lap.
The 32 car is outside.
Yeah, we're slowing down 10 miles an hour extra to get around the block. Oh my goodness, what is happening? Oh my goodness, the Saddlers! Oh, the Saddlers! I'm in a Saddler sandwich!
Number 30 is exiting pit row ahead.
Wow, that was a moment in time right there. I am going to go underneath of you, Elliot, so
Far outside.
I would not recommend pitting. Earnhardt wins lol. Yeah, kind of looking at it.
Got one down low.
Any of these fuckers for position? Not really. But hey, that's a good thing. That means I'm a full lap ahead of them. Oh, Ward might be for position. While he's pitting, he will eventually be for position. Yeah, Allgaier is never winning a championship in the Xfinity Series. Unless it's... I mean, even if it's a full season. Where is he at in points this year?
All clear, buddy.
There's no chance he's ahead of Austin Hill. I've eaten so much today, but I'm still hungry. But that's every day. Oh, there's a position. Oh, Casey was ahead of me for a second. Oh, that was a good moment. A Sadler sandwich. Does it taste good? I'm sure it tastes like M&M's and Toys R Us. What was Hermie Sadler's most famous sponsor? I guess just the fan car, wouldn't it be? Probably. Because he had Toys R Us for what, one season? VA lottery, there it is. It tastes like the VA lottery.
The 25 car is passing high. Okay, we're clear.
Oh, look at this absolute conglomeration of... Oh, I don't know, another C word. Conglomeration of cunts. Look at how good this car is when it's not on 50 lap old tires. Could you not? Alright, it will. As it turns out. Okay. We've got a plate race coming up soon. I can get all these friendships back.
You're clear.
Mega Millions up to 1.2 billion. And I'm still not going to win it, no matter how hard I try.
Number 99 is up high.
Oh, was that for position?
Clear all around.
Me passing Burton? Oh, that's right. He had TNA as a sponsor. Oh, no. Yeah, Mega Millions at 1.2 billion. You could say that again. It is pretty mega. The millions were, in fact, mega. That was not false advertising at all. A cold can of Brian Vickers. That would be amazing, actually, if they could calculate it. In this game, they made extra paint schemes in case people replace guys in beer cars. So instead of, you know, Brian Vickers going into the Sterling Marlin Dodge, he actually gets to drive the Brian Vickers Dodge. That'd be fucking amazing. Oh!
Couple top 5 cars are on their way in.
That was scary.
Got one outside.
Look at all the damage that fucking Steve Park has.
The 30 car is
Oh,
still there.
my only remaining friend from RCR.
Number 30 is still there.
But he can't help me out with a caution, can he? Oh no.
Second to pass. You're clear.
Oh, we're getting spots.
Number 10 down low.
Back up to 16th. Ooh.
All around.
I did not get by Warburton for position yet. That's concerning. We pit how long ago? We pit 20 laps ago. And yet I'm still 16. Did I lose a spot on pit road? Or has someone not pit yet? 20 entire laps after I came down. What's the running order? Whom's?
More tires won't help us. Be careful.
Oh, this guy apparently. Oh, it's fucking Jeff Green, like always, trying to play fuel games. Oh yeah, my fucking fuel cell is yellow, so I probably should be careful to not bump the fucking wall too hard for the rest of this race. Who's today's last car winner? Probably Stewart, unless someone blew up before him, because Stewart blew up like 10 laps into the race. Oh great, another 80 rival in front of me. That's so necessary. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hermie, is there any chance that you can get between me and Biffle? Like, yes, exactly like this. Exactly like this. And then I turn underneath you, Hermie. Oh my goodness, Hermie Sadler! Hermie Sadler saving my race. Never mind. I couldn't fucking get into the corner, so never mind. Hermie Sadler did not save my race. How wonderful.
Number 16 is putting a block on.
Can I just get it with a massive run? No, I can't just get it with a massive run. It's gonna run into the fucking wall and completely come to a stop. Passing Greg Biffle is just the heaviest fucking task that Tony Raines has ever fucking seen. Getting the pole at Dover, nothing. Going fucking, you know, leading a bunch of laps and winning at Texas, nothing. Fucking winning at Sonoma last year for my first career win, nothing. Oh, but passing Greg Biffle, the heaviest fucking task to ever grace Tony Raines' racing career. The impossible. Passing Greg Biffle.
Still there. He's pretty much
I don't fucking care, crew chief.
on both sides. The 38 car is gaining on you.
Alright, well the 38 car is gaining on me, but thankfully he's not for position, so I don't really care. Also, this car fucking sucks,
Got one outside.
and I hate it.
Still there.
Winning in the last lap, pass at Talladega, coming back from a fucking 15-second deficit, nothing. But passing Greg Biffle, literally impossible. The Jimmy Spencer Happy Meal would have come with a crying towel. Can the 21 car not be down low instead? Can he not?
Okay, we're clear.
Any chance? Perchance? Cigar award, yes. We're throwing this one all the way back to the 1920s with the cigar Happy Meal. Hey kids, come on down to McDonald's and get yourself some wholesome family fun for the whole everyone. Mama can get her, 10-piece McNugget. But Daddy needs his big old double, quarter pounder. And for the kids, be sure to get yourself a Happy Meal. Coming exclusively with, fucking Marlboro cigars. Free in every Happy Meal. So that little Jimmy and Susie can be just like their daddies. I've smoked 5 of these. I've smoked 10. I know that 10 doesn't sound much more than 5, but that just goes to show you how high quality these cigars are.
You're clear.
Yeah, that's right. Come on down to McDonald's and pick up yourselves a cigar Happy Meal. They grow up so fast. Why is it so fucking hot in this room?
Your right rear tire's wearing down.
Yeah, thanks, Rudd. I do appreciate how Rudd was all over my ass and trying to pass me when he was behind me, but now that he's in front of me, I'm clearly faster than him. That sure is cool. I'm just gonna have to, push him into a corner or something. Don't do it, Rudd. You're pissing me off.
Still there. Make it
Side draft him. God fucking damn it, this game.
clear on both sides.
This game can accurately model arrow push in the corners, but they couldn't fucking model side drafting.
Car is still there.
Come on.
You're clear.
Finally get past Rudd, but overdrove this corner, and guess who's to my inside? Oh, it's cunt-ass Dale Jarrett, of course.
Still there.
Finally maybe get a chance to string a couple of good laps together. Nope, here comes fucking Dale Jarrett and his fucking brown ass. Shit brown looking motherfucker. What can Brown do for me? He could give me some fucking room in the corners, for example. That's one thing that Brown could do for me.
Still there. Keep digging. Clear on both sides. The 5 car. It's up high.
You know not to use UPS just because of Dale Jarrett. I don't blame you. I kind of get pissed whenever I see the UPS colors myself. I never really put 2 and 2 together until you mentioned that, though. I just have a natural gag reflex to UPS now, thanks to his bitch ass in these games. I don't know, the streams don't let you do regular comments until the stream is over, or before the stream has started, for some reason. Before a stream starts, you can leave a comment. After a stream, you can leave a comment, but during a stream, oh no, YouTube does not allow that. That would just be way too much for the YouTube algorithm to process.
Still there. The 9 car wants to get by you.
Yeah. If I get something through UPS, I see the UPS guy walk through the door and I'm like, no, leave. No, motherfucker. No. Return the sender.
Fine time.
Try again, bitch.
You're clear.
It's so hot in here.
All clear, buddy.
I still got half this race to go and it's this hot in this room. It's cold in the rest of my fucking house. I looked at the temperature thing and it said like 70. The rest of the house is cold, but this room is so goddamn hot. Yo, okay, let me just fucking extrapolate for a second. For some inexplicable reason, the thermostat here can detect where it's hot and where it's cold, so like it'll turn on the AC in certain rooms but not turn it on in others. So whenever I take a shower, the fucking AC turns on because it's so hot in there. But then when I step out of the shower, the fucking AC, the vent is literally as you step out of the fucking bathtub. Right in front of it. So you've got cold fucking air blowing on you directly after a shower. Basically every single time I take a shower now. It's actually pissing me off.
Gas tank is getting empty.
Yeah, my fucking fucks to give is also getting empty. So yeah, it can turn on the AC in the bathroom, but it can still be like 70 degrees in the rest of the house, so it's not, you know, turning it down in there. It's like, I want to just speak, I just want to have a conversation with the guy who thought it was a good idea to put a vent in the bathroom to begin with. Like, as if we would ever need climate control in there. Like, the only thing the bathroom needs is the ceiling fan vent, which it has, and it works.
Hold your line. You're still there.
But why does it have a climate control vent?
You're clear.
So stupid, dude. And it's also ancient. Like, it's like a couple of the ones have been replaced. I can tell because they're like a different style. But that one is so ancient that I can't even close the vent. I tried to close the vent, but it's like been rusted open. So like I need to get an entirely new like vent fucking thing. He probably lives in Detroit. Feels like I'm living in Detroit. Can't even have a warm bathroom when you get out of the shower and everything's all humid and it's really nice. Can't even have that. No, we have to have the AC turn on. Like, come on, dude. Like, I can't have shit, dude. I can't have anything. It's ridiculous how little I'm allowed to have in this world. 34 viewers. What's up, chat? Considering I haven't streamed for 2 months, and I made no announcement about the fact that I was streaming, 34 viewers ain't bad an hour in. That's like a normal amount, especially for like Dover, which is like a shit track. Pete Nelson's fucking dumb fucking ass.
Swamp out. You're clear.
Preventing humidity buildup when I'm coming out of the shower and I want the room to be warm is kind of like the opposite of my goal. The opposite. Opposite of...
Smart aleck.
But you see, the problem is that the temperature doesn't... The room doesn't... The thermometer doesn't detect whether... Oh my. What? Oh my. Gordon just wrecked behind me. What was that? Hold on. Bruh. Wait a minute. Everyone appears to be moving. No one died from that? Holy shit, what just happened? Replay, please. Oh my god, Gordon just lost talent from the lead or something, maybe. I don't know. Probably from a high position, from in the top 10. We don't get enough context from this replay, but I think he pushed tight because he tried to get behind me. Hell yeah, dude. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's great. Well, not great, because we're still short on pit stops. Oh, we got a 5 from Tristan. Thank you. Thank you for the 5. For some reason, we always get donations whenever something insane happens. And today is no different. Thank you for the 5. Oh, I need a drink. I need some of that purple drink. Actually, I need some of that clear drink. Oh.
Five.
Don't you think it's
Five.
weird?
I'm
that
going
Red
to
Bull
give you
slogan
5.
is Red Bull
By the
gives
way,
you wings.
I finally finished
And
your
it's when the
GT3
teammates
license
first start in
challenge
07,
video
that's
that is
when
top
NASCAR
tier
switched
content.
to a winged car. A winged car. That is interesting. Pit summary. Michael Waltrip is 9th. He was 5th. I think Verstappen gave Red Bull wings this year. Alright, well everyone pits, so everyone's on even tires. I was faster than everyone at the start of the race. I don't really care about Nadu. Nadu can fuck himself for not giving me room. If I could somehow get the lead here, well, I mean, get past Earnhardt here, it would get me back on the lead lap. And there may be an outside chance, of a debris caution and getting back on the lead lap here. Because I should be way faster. Well, then again, that was with a fresh car. My car is completely fucking destroyed at this point. We're definitely faster than Ward. We just need to find a way around Ward. Come on, give me room. Give me room. Hell yeah, this is why Ward is the best Burton. Best Burton, right there. And you know what I could even do is maybe just share draft with Earnhardt for a while. And get rid of his angst. Get rid of his pissiness. So he can stop being a fucking baby bitch. 78, yeah. Just gonna lock in every single little itty bitty bit that I get here. I don't want to let him get too far out ahead though, because if I lose his draft, oh, then I'm not gonna have a chance to get by him and get my lead lap back. Can I just say, as someone who's been a fan of Verstappen since 2018, can I just say, this has been a good year in F1. I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it. It's pretty good, in my opinion. I know no one's ever cared about my opinion. It was better when, like, it looked like, you know, Checo was gonna not suck. But then Checo did, like, several months of being terrible. Several months of being really bad. And just forgetting how to drive. But actually, in all honesty, as a fan of Max, I'm happy. Because he's head and shoulders and probably fucking like belly buttons ahead of fucking everyone at this point. He's so far ahead. Like he could probably lap the field if given the opportunity. So I'm kind of hoping he wins out the season and just breaks every record. Oh god, what was that? Oh, that was a shitty password expiration email. I don't care about the password expired. Gumball is still on Cartoon Network. I wouldn't know because I still don't have cable. In terms of statistics, Jeff was the best Burton. Lies. In terms of sexiness and, like, you know, speech patterns, Jeff Burton is not the best Burton. There is one Burton that stands above the rest. There is one Burton that just walks up to snakes and just picks them up like, hey yo, I'm holding a snake. What about it? I have not had cable since moving out in 2019. And you know what? I'm not even that mad about it. I mean, I'm kind of mad about it. I miss being able to watch my 600-pound life. I miss being able to watch cartoons. But, you know, I also enjoy having an extra $100 in my bank account every month. Oh, Earnhardt's loose. He's loose. He's getting squirrely. Kind of using an intimidation feature. You think that an owl doing share draft with a rival would be a bit of an intimidation strategy? Be like, he's trying to trick you. He's trying to trick you by pretending to be your friend. Down to 66. I just need to get him under 60. That's all that matters. And then I can pass him if the car still has it in it to pass him. $62. We're right there. Come on. Yep, down to 60. Perfect. One more. Now I gotta spend a lap closing back in on him. There we go. This is it right here. Bring it down, man. Bring it down. 58. Let me see that 58. Yes! Shut up, crew chief. Alright, down to 58. So he is going to block me off of every corner. However, he was already going to do that regardless of whether or not he was a rival. So, now we just need to get past him. Halfway, by the way. We passed halfway a while back. What would you call your best rage moment in a race review? I don't know. Probably the original take of the 2016 Talladega review. The original take was just something else. My voice was already destroyed by the time we got to the second take, so it wasn't nearly as powerful. What else? Fuck This Fucking Season was a pretty good video. Not for long, he ain't. Alright, we're up his ass. I'm quite literally up Dale Jr.'s ass. Now I gotta find a way around it. I found my way inside, now I gotta find my way around. Oh, he's trying, dude, he's trying. What would be nice would be like trying to obliterate him like I did Gordon. Not an easy pass, that's for sure. It's already hard to pass in this game. You factor in the blocking you off of every corner. Can we get there? Could have used Eli Gold as a pick, but he's just too slow. Too fast, actually, in that situation. We needed to catch him just a corner later. One whole corner later. I wish the crew chief would shut the fuck up. Michigan 2017. That was a good moment. That was a classic. I do think that was one of my best moments. That is infinitely quotable and a very fun video. And I had to play it up in that. I had to play it up in that instance because, you know, I just had no opportunities to do live streams, to do live reactions. I had to play it up there. Oh my god, Harvick's back again. Great. How wonderful is that?
Number 43, top five. All clear, buddy.
This is your fault, Earnhardt. You're holding us both up at this point. See, I don't even think the 2018 Daytona 500 review was a good video.
Number 8.
I'm disappointed with it. I could have done a lot better.
Your right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
The fact that that was the video that got me to Phoenix, of all fucking places.
The 8 car is getting in your way.
Oh! Oh, is that another rival? Another logo rival at 80 plus points? Oh my goodness gracious. How cool is that? Oh great, we ran into Earnhardt. That's probably a 10. Well, I got past Earnhardt. At what cost, I don't know. Because the stupid fucking leaderboard was on the screen, so we don't know if it was a 10 or not. Usually it'll pop up on the screen and then disappear immediately as the thing disappears when it's a 10. So I don't think that was a 10. But like, given how this game works, like I'd be shocked if that wasn't a 10. Try to shut the fuck up for once in your life, crew chief. Oh boy. Going 2 points at a time is really helpful. Oh cool, it went back up to 82 for no fucking reason. How necessary is that? Yeah, the battle for the lead's taking place behind me. I would love to drive away from them, but unfortunately we've got a ticking fucking time bomb directly in front of my face. I don't care, crew chief. No, he's not. He wouldn't be about to put me a lap down if fucking Biffle wasn't here. Okay, they're running into each other behind me. That buys me a half a lap to just get some friendship points built back up here. Great. I'm still way off on fuel compared to everyone else. Okay, we're getting it down. Thankfully, Biffle's slow. So I don't have the problem of him driving away from me and losing the draft like that. The problem that I got is that this shit is just taking 7.5 years to fucking come down. Oh, could it go more than 2 fucking points at a time? Yeah, we're about to get passed by Earnhardt. Okay, well, there you go. There's all the evidence that you need that it's still under 60, because he's not currently running into me. Oh. All right, looks like Earnhardt's gone. Boy, I wish Biffle would fuck off. 66. We're still very, 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 very slowly going down. Cool! It went back up! It went back up! Why does it go back up when I'm sharing draft? Why? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Why does it do that? Go down, motherfucker. I haven't got much longer on my fucking patience for your bullshit, crew chief. Go down. Thank you. 58. Oh my fucking god, at last. Okay. Mercifully, we're down to 58. So he will not run into me when I come up next to him. For example, Here we go up next to Greg Biffle. He is not running into me. It's a fucking Christmas miracle. And after all that, Dale Jr.'s a good fucking 4 seconds down the road. And we are already past the good part of these tires. So that's just phenomenal news. So we're only going to keep driving worse as this run goes on. And we're not catching up to Kurt Busch for 10th, so we're kind of stuck in 11th right now, which is frustrating. Nothing sucks more than finishing 11th, because you know you had enough to get 10th, but you couldn't, and now you get a finish that counts for absolutely nothing. Damn, dude. Alright, here we go. Here we indeed go. Making up time. Is that Earnhardt right there? No chance. No chance Earnhardt is getting blocked this hard by Ashton Lewis. Oh my goodness, lap traffic. Lap traffic playing a factor. Sprague, can you maybe give me a little bit more room than that? Here we come. Here I come, bitch. Yeah, he's still 58, even after running into him. That is amazing. Here we come. Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. But here we are. Holy fuck. Oh my goodness, here we are. Hi, Dale. Guess what? I'm passing you. Ashton Lewis, the terrorist. The absolute terrorist. But I can utilize Dale Jr.'s angst in my favor here. We can pull him all the way up the track. I'm going to have massive turning capability, but thankfully, Harvick's down there to fuck this all up. So, we got past Earnhardt, but at what cost? Now it's fucking Harvick in front of us. So that was a whole lot of fucking nothing accomplished right there. Oh my god, here comes Johnson. And Rudd. The gang's all here.
Still beside you. They're on both sides.
Man, this is bullshit.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with
I don't care, crew chief. Kenny. My logo ally, Kenny Wallace. Can you block for me, buddy? Block Harvick. Yes! He was! He did for a second. It wasn't enough, though. Oh, Kenny. You tried. You tried. I gotta give you that much. Alright, now he's blocking me. My logo ally, Kenny Wallace, has decided he's going to block me on this occasion. You sad sack of old sacks, Kenny. Damn it, the fuckhole. Go, car. There we go. That's how you work traffic. Right there. Oh, we're pushing. Yeah, you push it. Up the track, more like. No, Earnhardt. No, I said. I worked for how long to get by your bitch ass? God fucking damn it. Yeah, the car's dead at this point. We're dead in the water. I have no pace to do fucking anything at this point. And thankfully, Earnhardt's going to give me arrow push every single corner now, so that's great. Yes, Kyle Busch should have won the 2018 championship. It was his first legitimate championship. Okay. Okay. You can tell that I haven't done this for a while because my hands hurt already. Ain't even 2 hours into the stream. Okay. Alright.
Hey, you're not the one who has to fix that mess. Take it easy.
Car inside.
We're just done turning for the day, apparently.
Clear all around. Number 21, it's up high. Still
Yeah,
beside
and I can just turn underneath the rod and just drive past him. Yeah, but it just can't complete a fucking turn. God, this car is awful! It doesn't turn! Thoughts on Elliott maybe missing the chase this season?
All clear, buddy.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy, let me tell you that. Oh my fucking god, it doesn't turn.
Gas tank's almost
Turn.
right. Time to
See, it turns now, which is good because we made that pass, but like it couldn't turn before. Piece of shit.
Both sides.
Every lap that I have to run on these tires is just another minute closer to my fucking suicide. Yeah, we're gonna have to pit more than everyone else on this track.
Number 6, up high.
Because if I pit 5 laps from now,
The 6 car is still there.
I'll still have to pit another 60 laps after that, so for the sake of math, 2 more pit stops is 120 laps. That's lap 370. Man, we honestly may as well just pit now. Considering I'm gonna have to pit more.
Going inside. Clear on both sides.
Because we're not just gonna manage to save 30 laps of fuel.
Number
You
88.
can't even save like 2 laps of fuel in this game. Who's that dying?
Okay.
Cool, someone who doesn't matter died. So that doesn't help me in any capacity. Let's just pit. Fuel tank's almost empty anyway. Okay.
Narrow spot, keep digging.
Does Nemechek win the Xfinity title? I don't know. Gibbs is really good at Phoenix, but he's kind of a choke artist. He has to make it to the Final Four first, which I think is going to be his problem. I don't know what tracks they go to. We're making a lot of assumptions about Nemechek making the Final Four. 21st. So even if I do have to pit more than everyone else, we could still potentially finish 21st. You know what? That ain't bad. That is not terrible. Alright, 62 laps from now is lap 3.
That's someone we can trust out there.
310. Yeah, we pit on lap 310. Oh my goodness. We could pit even, well, earlier than that maybe. Get some better life on these tires, because we're great in the early run of tires. We should consider short pitting and not having to be on the shit tires for long. Like pit 20 laps earlier than I should have to. That might be an idea. Pit 10 laps earlier. So maybe pit lap 300 and then pit lap 50. That's an idea. Let's just split it into 3 50-lap segments. I think that's a good idea. Oh my goodness, Eli Gold.
All clear, buddy. The 117 car is gaining on you.
Nemechek will at least make it to the round of 8. Well, yeah, that's pretty much a given. Who's his competition? Jeb Burton?
Clear all around.
Pit road's getting busy. Leaders are headed in.
Actually, people are pitting pretty close to me, but I pit right when I was going to run out of gas, so that's not as surprising. Maybe everyone else is going to have to take another stop. You know, even if they pit, 10 laps later than me.
Got one down low.
If they pit 10 laps later than I do, they would be able to make it, but not unless they do that. This could be a fuel mileage race to the finish, so watch a caution come out and ruin that.
Clear on both sides.
Yeah, what a fucking loser. What a fucking loser. Have you noticed that Junior Motorsports 3-car team this year? I don't know what Dale was thinking by downsizing, but damn, it sure helped them out. Aren't all 3 Junior Motorsports cars top 5 in points? Or at least Mayer's pretty close after winning, which was bullshit, by the way. Fuck that race. But he still won.
That's another rearview mirror. Okay, we're
Chandler versus Austin Hill versus Nemechek versus Allgaier. See, that's the ideal Final Four. That's the ideal Final Four. It's basically a dub no matter what. Good champion no matter what.
clear on both sides.
But knowing how it goes, fucking Herbst is gonna end up in the Final Four, back his fucking way into that.
The 103 car is down low.
Jeffrey Earnhardt might replace Josh Berry. Why? Why? On what grounds other than name Earnhardt? That's the car the host of ours should be in next season.
You put another behind.
Oh no, we're brake checking me still.
Okay, we're clear. Got one eye. Clear on both sides.
Guys, do you think that Dale Jr. misses Michael Annett? I would. I know I miss Michael Annett. Too bad he had to leave and they had to shut down the 4th JRM car.
Hold your line. You still there?
You know, I've actually filmed the Truck Series predictions for the chase.
We're clear.
I've already filmed that because the chase has started, so I'm trying something new this year. I made predictions for the entire truck chase instead of just for like the 2 fucking races that will happen after the Cup chase finally begins. So for the predictions video, we're doing the full trucks. So that's good. Yeah, and how many wins does Barry have this year? Oh, wait. Oh, fucking wait.
He wasn't so friendly, he'd be blocking.
Start down low. You're clear.
What happened to Terrio? He broke his fucking shoulder because of a fucking piss cunt that got handed everything in his entire career all the way up to the fucking Cup Series.
Normally, you'd see him block right about now.
And that injury got reinvigorated in 2018 or 19, I don't remember which. Oh, and he ran out of money because no one wants to sponsor good drivers. They only want to sponsor pieces of shit.
Let's keep it clean, buddy. Someone we
Was it luck that Josh Berry got into the championship for last year? It's luck that he's ever won anything. Have you seen how he drives this year? He looks like a fucking moron. Because he is. And his fucking bitch ass is going to replace Kevin Harvick.
The 43 car
Incredible. Incredible.
You're clear.
Whilst he's driving worse than you know,
The 117 car. It's up high. Clear on both sides.
well, we're back in 11. I don't even remember what lap I picked. It was 15 laps ago, so. Yeah, that was a decision. That was a decision. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck Tony Stewart's doing. I don't know if he's intentionally tanking his team to like maybe get some like money out of the charters and like just use that to fund his drag racing career, or maybe, dude, oh my god, I just figured it out. Tony Stewart is tanking his team in order to build SRX. He's gonna sell all 4 of his charters one of these years. He's gonna use that $300 million from that. He is going to build SRX into a legitimate series. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, I just figured it out. I figured it all out! Well, then again, maybe he'll only sell like 2 of the charters. 2 of the charters would get him $100 million. That's more than enough to give him some, you know, a good start. A good head start. And like Haas could stick around and putt around with his fucking, with Joe Custer's son and Herbst. That's a fucking, oh my goodness, dude, I just figured it out. It all makes sense now. That's the only explanation that I got. He keeps bringing Almirola back to run fucking 20th every season. He's decided to keep Rodney Childers on the 4 car and not give it to his star prospect Chase Briscoe. Keep him with a fucking loser of a crew chief who can't build a fucking setup to save his goddamn life, as Briscoe has just been fucking buried alive this season. And then there's Ryan Preece in the 41. He just exists. Just that fucking experiment. It makes sense. It makes sense. Stewart's tanking the team in order to maximize profits and sell some charters at the end of maybe next year. Because does anyone have a fucking solid contract in place past 2024? Almirola could leave at any moment. Ryan Preece is just in there because of Harvick, really. Harvick's leaving. Briscoe signed with Ford. He could go to fucking Penske. Or the 21 car. I think Briscoe going to the 21 at some point makes a lot of sense, personally. I can totally see him just dumping the series. And at that point, you know, Gene Haas just brings back Haas CNC Racing with Cole Custer in the 00 and fucking Riley Herbst in the 41. Dude, I think I've cracked the fucking code, dude. I think I've cracked the code. Briscoe should replace Cindric. That too. That is also an acceptable outcome. That I would also accept. RCR gets a 3rd charter for Austin Hill. See, it all makes sense! RCR gets another charter for Austin Hill. Dude, it just makes sense. Denny Hamlin could pick up another charter, throw in another Toyota prospect into the Cup Series. It makes so much sense. It would solve so many problems.
The 16 car is trying a lot.
It makes too much sense. And then, like, fucking Ford can redistribute their fucking resources. Yeah, Roush could pick up another charter. Roush could pick up another charter. I don't know who they'd put in the car. Maybe Briscoe. Keep the number, or maybe bring back the 16.
Number 16 is trying to block you.
That makes sense. Trackhouse gets a 3rd charter for SVG.
Number 16.
Dude, it just makes way too much sense. It just makes way too much sense not for this to happen. Haas is just sitting on a bunch of charters that other teams need right now. Like, the bargaining power is going to be so strong. Those charters are going to go for $50 million plus each. It makes so much sense, dude! Dude! It all makes so much fucking sense!
Got one eye.
Fuck me, dude. Anyway.
That's someone we can trust out there.
Anyway, can't wait for Stewart Haas to remain a 4-car team and just be irrelevant for the next decade.
Got one down low.
Lap 278.
All clear, buddy.
You know, it kind of makes less sense for 23XI to take another charter because Toyota's gaining legacy motorsports, which exists. And, like, the legacy that's been tarnished by fucking Jimmy Johnson is terrible management. Have you noticed that the team has absolutely plunged in quality ever since it was announced Johnson was a part of it? Interesting how that works. Oh, I just body slammed the wall for no reason. That's nice. That's nice. Nemechek going to the 42 makes a lot of sense. I've been saying it since, like, the start of the season. Ever since it was announced that they're going to Toyota, I'm like, hey, Nemechek to the 42. Thank you very much. Damn, Nemechek played the long game, though. He had to waste a couple of years, but he got back up there. He's coming into the Cup Series in a top, maybe question mark level car. I guess the question is whether or not the team actually improves from the manufacturer change. Or if it's just going to be, you know, 2023 Part 2 for legacy fucking motorsport. Richard Petty's just sitting there like, I don't even remember yesterday, but hey, I drove my car a lot back in the 60s. And you know what I did back then? I won. I won a bunch of races. And it's like, yes, Richard, we know. Yes, and Jimmy Johnson's just standing there like it's the fucking grandma nursing home meme. Like, yes, Richard, now eat your fucking vegetables. Take your pills. Take your pills, Richard.
Got one down low.
Gregson to the 31. Gregson to fucking prison.
Okay, we're clear.
If anything, Austin Hill to the 31. Because Colleague and RCR have been tied at the hip ever since the beginning. You know, I really don't want Austin Hill to move up yet. I'd like to see him another year in Xfinity just to eat ass a little bit more. SVG going to the 31 is what I want. That's what I want to see. Yeah, Yoshi knows what's up. Is Gregson's rookie season worse than Casey's 03 season? I have been keeping track. And as of a few weeks ago when I looked last, yes, it is currently worse. If you adjust for the fact that the field has like 7 less cars per race. If you adjust based on that. But there was like a lot of math involved and the spreadsheet was really difficult to keep up, so I haven't looked at it for like a couple of months now. Oh yeah, Gregson to Spire? Sure. Yeah, he can go to the 77. Go right ahead. Be my guest, bitch. Be my guest. Yeah, he and Cody Ware have a lot more in common than you'd think. How the fuck is the leader that far ahead? Weren't we right behind the leader before the pit stop? And now we're an entire track behind the leader. If Shane Van Rysbergen, if Rysbergen stays at fucking Trackhouse, put him in the goddamn 99, for the love of God. Suarez is such a joke. Oh, who blew up? No, it's Kevin Grubb. No, he was running the race of his career. No, he was having a career race. He was outrunning Mayfield, and I couldn't get past him for like 10 laps. Oh. Ryan Truex to the 19 when Martin retires is a bit on the nose, honestly. A bit too on the nose. See, that's what I've been waiting for, is the announcement that Casey's going to run a road course in the 84. But this is why no one should like Jimmy Johnson. Turn the car, please. Johnson's too busy running dead last himself every week when he steps into the car. SHR should sell an SVG to the 99. Those are my solid picks. Those are my solid picks. They're my EDP locks of the week. Remember that? I guarantee you Casey would do better than Johnson's done in his fucking starts this year. Jesus.
Be careful, fuel's getting low. Save your tires.
You know something? I've never talked about this, but I've thought about it for a really long time. But back in 2016, I remember I was watching Dover, and Truex was leading. And I looked at that number 78 on the ticker, and I was like, man, Furniture Row Racing is one of the strongest cars week in and week out. And I just see this ridiculous looking number 78 on the screen, alongside the casual Kyle Busch 18. And it was 2016, so Johnson was still good. Johnson 48 on there. And I'm like, dude, this should not be happening. This doesn't make any sense. There is no excuse for Martin Truex Jr. to be dominating races in the Furniture Row number 78. This doesn't make any sense. And lo and behold, the team got fucking forced out of the sport. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting with Stewart. It's like all four of those cars have won.
You're clear.
All four of the cars on the team have won, but like, the 41 was never supposed to exist. That was Gene's pet project. Stewart didn't even know that he was going to bring on Kurt Busch until like the day it was announced. Like, by all metrics, the 41 and the 10 probably should not exist. It should just be the 4 and the 14.
Number 21.
And even then,
Lap 300. Keep it up.
the 4 was never a, championship contending car number. Oh my fucking god, Rod. The 4 was never a championship contending car number. At least in the modern fucking era. I only ever remember when it was a McLaren number. Before Stewart picked it up. And 14, same for the number 14 for that matter. It just doesn't make sense.
Gotta keep the tires in good shape to be fast, buddy.
It's not part of the establishment is what I'm trying to say. And Stewart really, ingrained himself into the series with his championship, and Harvick kind of solidified it. But you see, Stewart-Haas hasn't been good since, 2019. Harvick was the only good car in 2020. Custer got a win on a literal fucking miracle, and never got another top 5 for the rest of his Cup career. Kurt just existed. He won, he was already out of the team at this point, wasn't he?
For some gas.
By the time 2020 hit. Yeah, he was in the 41, and then Custer was in the 41. So, yeah, Kurt's gone at this point. Boyer's not doing goddamn anything, because he was never good to begin with. Almirola was just existing and somehow got himself 2 wins. I kind of hope Almirola gets him another win so that he can say he got more wins at Stewart Haas than Clint fucking Boyer did. That'd just be funny. In my opinion, that's just funny. That's just a funny idea right there. Oh, I was gonna pit every 50 laps. Oh, I forgot about that. Whoops. Forgot my own strategy. Hang on, we're pitting the car. Sorry. Sorry, Ward, I just held you up a lot. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Okay. The only one that's been relevant ever since is Harvick. And most of that, I think, is just Childers. And Harvick just, you know, having echoes of his previous greatness. Anyway. Ow. Did we get a 5 and I missed it? Sorry, thanks for whoever gave me the 5. I will read all of the super chats after the race. Don't let me forget. Don't let me renege on that promise, by the way. I will forget. Damn it! Okay, clear track, finally. Ah, sweet clean air. Oh god. Oh. It was a Streamlabs 5. I get the full 5. Thanks, Dean. Your controller is still going strong, by the way. That is the one we're using. You single-handedly saved this series, by the way. With this controller. Thank you, Dean. Hopefully, the state of Indiana is treating you well. Hopefully the state of Indiana is treating you well, Dean. I wouldn't mind taking a venture up there at some point. Myself. Oh god, that's the wall. Well, so much for having some race pace for a second.
The 25 car, it's up high. All clear, buddy. Number 25 has got a run on you.
Did you see the new Ryan Hall video? That says he predicts that the entire state of Indiana is going to be blasted with a massive blizzard this next year. That's rough. Indiana is to the right of North Dakota. There's a lot in between, a lot of space, like about 17 hours worth of distance between North Dakota and Indiana. Has to be said. Has to be said. Ever been to Iowa? Okay, well, I can list the amount of states that I've been in on one hand. North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Montana, Wyoming, okay, never mind, not on one hand, because I've also been to Texas and Louisiana, and Arizona. But that's it. But who knows? Maybe sometime very soon, though, that number will go up.
Number 16, it's up high.
You let him by. He's gonna make things.
I don't care, crew chief.
You're clear.
KG needs to see you. I know what if. I agree. I agree that KG needs to see you. See, the problem is that that's even further. That's even further. Oh. I have never been to Canada. I made it to the Peace Gardens. That's the closest I've ever been to Canada. And I was like 3. And literally have no memory of the day.
Number 45, up high. 3 wide, hold that line.
I would really like to take a tour of like North Dakota, Montana, South Dakota. I'd like to take a trip around local short tracks around here. But I don't know when I'll ever have time to do that. You look forward to the day that people stop making fun of Ohio. Well, at least you don't live in Detroit.
The 32 car, top five. Number 32.
Hell yeah, Brett Bodine. I love Brett Bodine. I hope he never retires. No, my track is not Wissota. It used to be a combination track, but like 3 years ago they went to full IMCA. We used to do Wissota streets, and we only got like 10 of them. But then again, this year we've got IMCA streets, and we've gotten like 5 of them, so you know. Jimmy is still behind Pastrana in points. L. That Jimmy really puts the L in Legacy Motor Club.
Gained another spot. The 5 car is coming light.
Marlon, why?
Still there. Making it easy.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
Alright, so we've got some pitters here. I'm pitting again in a few laps. Actually, we went so long on the previous run, I might go an extra couple of laps just to make sure that I get the best amount of tires, the best out of both sets of tires that I can.
Still there. Careful. Clear on both sides.
Is RFK above Stuart Haas in the Ford stable? Absolutely. Did you notice how one of them won? They just so happened to capture a checkered flag the last, 5 days ago.
Clear all around.
Wish it was Brad. Another race that Keselowski should have fucking won but didn't.
Number 18. All over your back bumper. All clear, buddy.
I should vlog a trip to every Taco John's in the Dakotas. That's a good idea, actually. I even have the rewards app, so I'd actually get something out of it.
He's taking it easy on
Oh my goodness.
anyone else, he'd be blind.
Oh my goodness, Christian Fittipaldi slow, we're passing him on the outside. Oh my goodness. Here we go.
Clear.
Lead cars are pitting.
Lead cars are pitting.
Got one down low. You're clear.
Largest city you've ever been to. Would definitely be Minneapolis. Twice.
Going inside.
Don't let him mind, but try not to hold
Thankfully it went before
All clear, buddy.
before it started being set on fire constantly. So, We never went into the actual proper city though. Either time. Actually, you know what? I didn't even go the second time. The fucking cabin isn't even in Minneapolis.
Number 97. Down low. Clear all around.
It's like in some town that's named after a lake, but that's not very specific in Minnesota. Though we did go in 2011 when we went to get the, we drove how fucking far? We drove from a home all the way to Minneapolis to buy a Chevy Suburban. And it was a piece of shit. It wasn't even a good vehicle.
30 car. Up high.
Oh my god, Jeff Green, you fucking sack of shit.
Clear on both sides.
Great. How wonderful. How necessary.
easy on those tires.
Yes, all of that was my fault, clearly. Oh my god, I'm ninth. Holy fuck, I'm in ninth. How'd that happen?
Number 01. Down low.
Okay, P9. Holy shit, we go from upside down to P9. That's big. I still have to pit one more time though.
Number 25 is inside.
But we're maximizing the good of these tires.
Clear.
I have to sneeze. Sorry for breaking immersion. I had to sneeze. Sorry. I broke immersion. It's my bad. We're not winning. I'm a lap down to the field. A lap down plus to the entire field. I might have just popped a coronary coronary there because now I suddenly got a headache.
Run on you. Clear on both sides.
Near. 70 to go. I think anyone that pits from here can make it to the end. So there still may be a shot of fuel mileage in this race. No. I broke immersion. I have ruined this playthrough. This entire playthrough is ruined. We have to start over from the beginning.
Got one down left.
Season 1, Race 1. Next week. Next week. Oh. Now that's what I call breaking. You want a Mexican pizza. Why? Of all of the Taco Bell menu items that you could possibly ask for, you pick Mexican pizza? Taco Bell's menu is amazing, by the way. Like, I have slept on Taco Bell for years, apparently, because I'm like getting it. It's a Sunday tradition for me at this point to get Taco John's, or Bell, I mean, at work. DoorDash. I can never go there, though, because the last time that I went inside the Taco Bell was a fucking nightmare. I had to make an entire video about it. Next stupid comments video. I've got like 8 comments saved at most, so probably not for another 2 years. Give her 2 years. Give or take that. Give or take. Is Logan Sargent any good? No.
Number 43.
He is about equivalent driving ability as Dalton did,
Hold your line. You're still there.
Gotta keep the tires in good
which
shape
is not
fast,
much.
buddy.
Okay, we're clear.
They're performing at a pretty similar level. Their big debut. I'm surprised he wasn't the first one to be replaced by someone. He's never outqualified Albon, but Albon's really good. Albon's really came in. You know what I want to see is fucking Albon in a Mercedes. George Russell, Alex Albon team. That sounds that sounds delicious.
Got one eye.
Worse than De Vries? Yeah.
4 car is still
Well,
there.
like, if you look at the fucking baseline data, yes.
Got one down left.
Like, De Vries outqualified Tsunoda more than once, I think.
Number 4 is still there. Clear on both sides.
And, like, Ricardo hasn't exactly turned the program around. So, you know.
Forward. Take it easy out there.
Yeah. Darian randomly showing up right now would really just be the worst thing that could happen to this race. Yeah, no. Get this man, take this man's phone.
Tires a little worn.
I think me and What If should dress up as Hatsunis and do like a charity live stream. Playing like a bunch of weeb games. There's like a bunch of Naruto games on PS2 at the local game store. I have not watched Naruto in like 15 years. I kinda wanna watch it again, because I never got to truly experience it when it was new. We could do like those TikToks where like we pretend to be AI. We pretend to be NPCs. Slurp, slurp, ice cream, good. Oh, that's a donation. $2 from Adam Peel. Who wins next? SHR or Ferrari? That's a tough one. Ooh, that's difficult. Ferrari's like a step down at this point. Like, Aston's fallen off. But I think they're still at the same level of Ferrari. Mercedes is back.
Wow!
At least, you know, competing for
Who wins
second.
next?
After being
SHR or
absentee for
Ferrari?
all of last year. Except Russell won, which was interesting. Thankfully, Max is too good to be touched, so he will win every race. No worries there. No, I think the tires are starting to fall off hard. We can make it to the end of the race anytime that I pit, though, so... We're still turning decent. All but 2 races Max has won, and even those other 2 races, I think, I don't remember which one, but one of them, if he just had like maybe 10 more laps, he probably would have caught Sergio and won. So, you know, kind of fucked up. His average finish is 1.2.
Might be time for a new left rear tire.
Is it, like, can we at this point just say that this is going to be the most dominant season by a driver in the history of F1? I would really like to see Max run NASCAR. I don't know how they'd ever be able to set that up, but I would like to see it. But you see, the problem is that we all thought that you know, at least when I was little, I remember thinking that we all thought that Vettel was going to be the one that became the greatest driver of all time statistically. But Max hasn't even caught Vettel for career wins yet. He's only like 7 away though, so. But he's already won like 10 more races than Vettel won at Red Bull. So, you know, there is a major difference there. And I think Red Bull is like, I don't think they're ever going to let him go. Like, it all depends, I guess, on the switch to Ford. Y'all remember that Red Bull's going to change to Ford? I guess that all depends how that goes. How that plays out for him.
Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not
I don't care. Well, that's any good reason to pit. Because we're coming up on stops. And if the crew chief isn't going to shut up, then it may be a good idea to come down to pit lane.
You gotta be low on fuel. Check your gauges.
Is the car still driving good, though? Yeah? Yeah?
Keep him behind you if you can.
I don't care, crew chief. Alright, well, it is time to pit, I think.
He's about to put your lap down.
Oh, he's even the leader. Damn.
Car is blocking. Clear.
That was the leader we just got passed by. Damn. Alright, we're pitting. We're pitting the car.
Car is up high.
Coming down. And into the pit lane. Hell yeah, dude. Isn't it nice in F1 we can determine who's good based on a full season standings and not by gimmicks? Interesting, how about that? Why would Max retire in 2029? He'd be like 30! 32! Imagine he races as long as Hamilton. He could maybe get 200 wins. Modern day Richard Petty. Modern day Richard Petty. Max Verstappen, 200 wins. Holy shit. Okay, we're 16th, 17th. Ward, I think, is 16th. We can catch him easily. We've got 47 laps. 46 at the line until the end of the race. Worst we could finish is 17th as long as nothing bad happens. But I could maybe finish as high as 9th. But fuel mileage is a thing. There may be fuel mileage in this race. Ooh. We gotta utilize the good in the tires while we got it. Gotta hope that Pete Nelson doesn't drive me off the track despite being several laps behind me in the running order. Yeah, Scott Dixon is great. I'm disappointed he never tried NASCAR either. The 25 car is still there.
Number 1 is right behind you. Okay, we're clear. All right.
Do. Nice, someone from my crew chief to not shut up about. How convenient.
The 16 car is putting a block on you.
Alright. Here we go, for position.
Number 16.
A pass for position on the track. On Woyan. Look at that. Number 16. How about that? We made a pass. For position. Crazy. Imagine a world where the latest NASCAR game wasn't Ignition. Guess what? You're living in it. It's called Rivals, but it's basically just as bad, so who cares? Oh dear, oh dear. Some scary things are happening into turn 1 here. Oh, Rusty Wallace is also for position, I think. Here we go. About to find out. Oh, there's a lot of old fucking... Oh, Terry's for position too. Oh, there's so many positions just sitting in front of me here. Ooh. Not my fault. You could have, like, given me a lane, Terry. You have a Rivals compilation coming out with all the game crashes. I watched the entire Rival counter video and I'm like, bruh. Like, the rage of Ryan Blaney knows no limits. Like, he just stayed a Rival the entire game. Imagine having a 60 logo Rival for an entire playthrough of a game, start to finish. In every race, he's just terrorizing you. What a game. What a great game. I've never played either Ignition or Rivals, so I can't say from personal experience, but I still think that this is the worst allied rival system in any NASCAR game is this game right here. But after watching that video, oof, oof. Ooh. Wait, Rivals was based off Heat 5? So you're telling me that Ignition was so bad that they just went back and took Heat 5's thing, and it's still a terrible game? Oh my goodness, dude. I'm so glad I don't play new games. That one dude in every comment section that's like, why don't you play the new games? Well, they suck, A, And B, I don't like them. I don't care. I want to play NASCAR Thunder 2004 100% race length events as Tony Raines on Legend difficulty. Fuck off. Basically. Oh. There are some scary things that are happening into this turn, let me tell you. But thankfully, my car is fast. So, that's good. Speedy boy. Oh. Oh. Who TF is 99 in this? The inferior Burton. Ward Burton's less interesting brother. Yeah, I don't make race reviews anymore, but if I made a race reviews back in 2022, I would have been like, yeah, it's really cool how a guy who's been 25th in the standings all season gets to be a part of the chase after the entire fucking field wrecks in front of him, taking out 30 cars and basically eliminating any competition that he had. Meanwhile, the guy who's been leading laps every, couple of races and has been in contention and has been top 5 in points all season can't compete for the championship. Because this guy, who was 25th in points all season, got a literal hand gift wrapped from God Miracle Raceway. Yeah, very cool. You know, it's interesting how, the Heat games peaked with NASCAR Heat 4, everyone kind of agreed that they'd kind of put together a competent game at that point. And then they just went back on everything that was, good about that game. They just made Heat 5 worse. And everyone was like, oh, that's an interesting decision. And then Ignition came out, and everyone was like, I don't know what we did to deserve this, but okay. And then Rivals came out and it's like, okay, but this is still worse than NASCAR Heat 4. Literally just reskinning the cars in Heat 4 would have been a better decision than basically every game ever since. Who's winning? We'll find out when they lap me. I like to keep things a surprise for everyone, including myself. So, it looks like we're going to be finishing 14th unless everyone has to pit at the end. We're on lap 25 to go for me, but I'm a half a field behind the leader. So, we are actually 3 laps down. So we're 3 laps down, so this race is going to end on lap 397. So we're coming up on 20 to go. Next time by. And it's probably Dale Jr. in the lead, yeah. But we're hoping it's a fuel mileage race. We're holding out hope that it's a fuel mileage race. And then, of course, if I do get lapped, then we'll be able to end the race a lap earlier even than that. So. Always hopeful. 20 to go. Oh, there was just another donation that I missed. Thanks for that. I didn't get to read it, but it is appreciated. Or was that? No, that might have been... I don't think that was a donation. I think that was the leaderboard. I just see shit out of the corner of my eye and I'm like, damn. Well, it must have been a donation. I mean, it must have. If it flashed onto the screen for a half a second, it must have been a donation. Couldn't have been anything else. Come on, baby, light my fire. sure don't, crew chief, you liar. Crew chief doesn't understand how being a lap down works. So, I'm still hungry, but like, my stomach hurts from all I've eaten today. How do you balance this? We are closing in on Mark. So that's fun, being faster than Mark at Dover, but he's multiple laps ahead of me, so it really doesn't count for anything. Look at this. David Green trying to cross him back over here. Oh, okay. This is not what I want at all. Can you not? Please and thank you? Okay. There we go. Alright. Well, that was a terrifying moment. And Mark is just being a fucking roadblock. Somehow that didn't lose any friendship points. Which is very interesting. Can you, like, stop blocking me off the track while you're a logo ally, Mark? No? You're just gonna drive me all the way off the track whilst being a 66 friend? That's what we're gonna do today? That's what we're up to? That's the antics that we're finding ourselves in? Okay, that's not even my fault. You turned into me, Mitch. Shut up, crew chief. Man, I wish Ty Gibbs would be a future Cup champion. $100 ally Hermie Sadler. Will he block me all the way off the track? Surprisingly, he's given me a lane. It's a fucking miracle. Sure doesn't look like anyone's going to be pitting at the end of this race. So, it's looking a lot like we're going to be finishing 14th today. Oh, wait, hang on! Well, that's Terry. That doesn't mean anything. That doesn't help me at all. If anything, it just makes it worse. He wasn't so friendly. He'd be blocked. Shut up, crew chief. Is he pitting? Looks like he wants to pit, but he's not. He's just sitting in the middle of the goddamn track. We're in the wall because he didn't give me any fucking space. Don't worry, we could still DNF this fucking race yet.
Just 10 laps left.
Leaders in heavy traffic. That might make things interesting back there. You can see that on the mini-map. Unfortunately, that probably means bad things for anyone not named Dale Jr. Oh, the ally screen is not having a good day. Casey pits, of course. That fucks up his good run, probably. Oh my god, the ally screen is just not having a good go out of here. Okay, Kenny Wallace pits. And Robbie Gordon pits. Everyone that I'm ahead of is pitting. Oh, what was that? Oh my goodness, teammates making contact up here. That's right, that's Jeff Burton. Oh my goodness, I see a position on the track. Oh, I'm coming for that ass.
Number 38, he's still there. Keep digging.
Burton's for position.
You're clear.
Where's Nadu? Is that Nadu up a little bit further? We could get 12th. Oh shit, this race is gonna end laps early though. We gotta hurry the fuck up. Come on, car. Alright, we're boogieing. Speed. 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 That is nadir right there. Go, Kenseth. Get out of the way. Go! Go. Turn the car. There we go. Come on, car. Alright, here we go. Big move right here. 13th. One more down. Next one's right in fucking front of me. We can get this ass. He's not even mad at me. Oh, white flag. We gotta get him on this. Well, we could get him on the next lap too, but right now is even better. Yeah! Woo! That's how it's done right there. And the next car in line was Sterling Marlin, who's like a full lap ahead of me, so not a whole lot we can do there. Alright. Someone just won this race. We're gonna come home 12th. I don't even care. We're done with Dover. Turn the car, please. There we go. 12th place. Yes, dude. Of course Dale Jr. won. What a fucking surprise. Oh. Hey!
Quite a bit, didn't it, Barney? Yeah, I'll tell you what. See,
Woo!
last time I looked up, there was a different leader out there. It was a busy race for those guys battling for the top spot.
The 155 car gained some respect out there in this one.
Yeah, it's good to see drivers work together out there, even when they aren't teammates.
This has been
That's
NASCAR
it.
Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. So long, we'll see you next week at the Pocono Raceway.
Okay, bitch. Whatever you say. We will not see you next week, actually. I don't know when I'm gonna fucking be back. $5 from Racing Colleague. Work keeps delaying me from enjoying the stream. Here's some rate. Well, you just missed the finish. It was a great finish. We're about to see, not only did I get $5 in real life, but look at all the money that I got in the game! Oh, that's a lot of money! Oh, that's a lot of money! So, what a fucking surprise. Dale Jr. wins again. Newman 6. We had to pass 7th place Kenseth. Michael Waltrip 8th. Wow, what a run for Michael. We got 12th with 51 laps led. So that's good, I guess. Ward 16th. Beat Johnny Benson. That's money. Terry Labonte, even after pitting, comes out 20th. David Green, 23rd. Casey, 28th. From fucking 42nd. He could have probably finished like 23rd, dude. Fuck off. DNFs, we
Whip
lost
keeps
Kevin
delaying
Grubb,
me from
Chase
enjoying this
Montgomery.
stream. Here's
Oh,
some
Gordon
lyrics, man.
died! Oh, did he die from the wreck? He might have died from the wreck. And Stewart died on lap 14, but oh my. Oh dear. Well, that's good. Hey, Jeff Gordon died. That's always a good... Oh, this was such a good race, dude. It's unfortunate that it had to be won by Dale Jr. What a shame there. Alright, save the goddamn game. Save it. I don't care. Save. Save the game. Alright. Anyway. What else do we discuss? Well, I guess we discuss... I think we've got some fresh parts. If it'll ever let me look at those fresh parts. Oh, that was very loud. That was very loud on the microphone. I'm sorry. Alright, well, the streak comes to an end devastatingly. Oh, but we're 5th in points. Oh, we're 5th in points. Yeah, dude, we lost points to leader. But hey, we're up in 5th. We're a full race back at this point, but we're up here. We are, in fact, up here. Yeah, that's only his first win of the season, which is still more than he deserves. 5 poles. Still the most wins. I've no longer got the most top 5s. Got the best average start, nowhere near best average finish, most laps led, highest top speed, but nowhere near the most laps completed. That's, yeah. Anthony has completed barely any laps this year. Poor bastard. Where is Anthony in points? Oh no, Tony! He's 16th in points! Tony! What happened? Your defending Chase champion. Oh, he's got a 19.8 average finish. Oh no, Tony. What happened? Alright, sponsors. 14 more races with Napa. Their happiness is not really being affected. Well, actually, their happiness is very high. Primary really isn't happy, though, for some reason. Shop editions. 5 races on that. Garage. We've got a fresh thing. Hey, it's worse than the thing that I've got now. Well, that's annoying. Oh no, the fresh engine is worse than the old engine. Oh no, that's not good. Well, this one's, okay, this one's better. Hey, that one's better. Alright, what if oh, that's barely anything, dude. I wish I could overhaul this to get better results than this. $400,000 to overhaul it for 2 fucking points of drafting. That's such shit. And we're building things for so long. Just repair it. Just repair it. Yeah. Just repair it. We're not gaining anything out of that. Team. Is everyone's happiness is at 100 except for PU. PU is just miserable, but everyone else is having the time of their lives. And of course we got the best builders, so that's good. Anyway. I do believe that's going to do it for this episode of the NASCAR Thunder 2004 100% Race Lane Career Mode as Tony Raines on Legend difficulty. You know what that means. It's Super Chat time! So, we ended the race with a 5 from Racing Collie, thank you. Always check out Racing Collie's videos. Fantastic YouTuber. Should have more subscribers. Adam Peel gave me 2. I genuinely don't know who's going to win first between Stewart Haas and Ferrari. It's just that bad. It's just that bad out here. Cubbies gave me 5. Thank you. That was a true 5, by the way. It was a Streamlabs 5. I didn't change the text here because I didn't have enough time before the stream started to change the text there. That's still the same text from last time. Tristan gave me 5. Finished the GT license video. That was some good content. I enjoyed it. 2 hours ago, Lyle Bailey was a member for 13 months. I hope SVG either gets the 31 or the 99. Or he could do a full season of Xfinity before going to Cup. That would be a meme. He could do it in the JRM 9. Bring that back. Bring the JRM 9 back. Braden Taylor has been a member for 5 months. Thank you. Yoshi's been a fan member for 9 months. Thank you. Adam Peel has also been a member for 18 months. So many months! Thank you for that. I am glad to be streaming again. Unfortunately, it's probably going to be another month until we get to do another stream. So, that sucks. Travis Knoll regained a membership. Vapor Life has been a member for 9 months. I saw him in the chat. I haven't seen him in a long time. Mostly because we haven't streamed. Anyway. Oh, and Cubbies. Dean, at the very end, gets in there with the member message for 18 months. And Levi's here! Oh my goodness, the gang's all here! I am, in fact, getting 5. Thank you for that. Unfortunately, this is right at the very end of the video. There's that 5.
You are getting 5.
Thank you, everyone, for coming back to the Grand Return stream. I'm sorry. It's probably going to be another month until the next stream. But I appreciate everyone coming out to this one.
I only needed 3
and we'll see you in whatever it is that comes next.
You're gonna give me 5.
I actually have a bunch of videos ready to upload.
Fucking 5.
I've got
You're
stuff.
gonna give
What's
me
next?
5.
Need for Speed on Sunday. Gran Turismo on Tuesday. A special video on Thursday the 10th. Yeah, there's content coming. There's content coming. I am so sorry it took so long to stream. There we go. Brilliant. Thanks for watching. Bye!
Hello and good evening, YouTube. My name is Bernie Sanders, and I want to personally thank you for tuning in to tonight's stream on the Kamikaze Games channel. But there is a reason that I am here, and yes, I am once again asking for your financial support. The Kamikaze Games streams are made possible by viewers such as yourself, and it is sustained almost entirely through donations. If you would like to, you can super chat in the chat of this stream, or go down to the description and click the link to Streamlabs. And if you do that, you can donate to this stream, and you can make me, Bernie Sanders, very happy. Once again, I want to thank you for joining us for tonight's stream, and hope you have a good time. Thank you.